All right. Awesome. We're going to be going live shortly. Thank you, everyone who's coming on to our live stream tonight. We're so excited to have you guys all join us here live on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. How exciting! It's so excited. Hey there, and hello everyone. My name is Meg Sitnick. I'm with Bari Adventures, along with Brenda from ProCare Health and Phil from Bar Nutrition. We're here to welcome you to a Bari Merry Christmas here in Atlanta, Georgia. So tonight we have Bar Nutrition here, one of our powering partners for Bari Merry Christmas, as well as Brenda from ProCare. So we want to give them a few minutes to tell us a little bit about who you are, what you're doing, and how you've been making an impact in our community.
Sure, thanks. I'm Professor Phil, founder of Bar Nutrition. We make a nutrition bar and a couple of supplements here and there. We've been discovered by the bariatric community about 6 years ago, and we've had a great friendship and alliance ever since, fueling everyone to their goal, and looking forward to 2024 with you all.
Exciting. And Brenda, please tell us a little bit more about ProCare and everything that's been going on with your community. Within the community.
Thank you, Meg. So my name is Brenda, and I work with ProCare Health, which is a bariatric supplement and vitamin company. First company to create the first one-a-day multivitamin, and price points are on point. Today, we're helping sponsor this event, and we have hot chocolate. We made some cookies. If you were with us earlier, if you're here on the event, we have them over here on the side. They're made with our calcium dark chocolate. And we're just happy to be part of the event today. So,
well, thank you both. Thank you both for helping make a very Merry Christmas everything it is tonight. And we look forward to everything that's going to come, not just to wrap up 2023, but what's to come for 2024. All right, so we're going to see you here in a little bit.
I think so.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you guys right over here. Brenda, I know we got more coming from you, those cookies. Okay, so a Bari Merry Christmas would not be a thing tonight without the love and support of one of our community favorites, the lovely, the talented, the amazing Dr. Connie Stapleton.
hey, you friend.
Hi. All right, like everybody loves you, we know you. Thank you for opening your home to us tonight. Tell us a little bit about what a Bari Merry Christmas means to you.
Well, those of us who are putting Bari Merry Christmas together had a girls' weekend this summer.
I sure did.
And I said, I would like my house to be pretty at Christmas. I don't know how to decorate. And Kelly, as in Mel and Kel, said, I'll do it for you. And so we decided to have a girls' weekend, which turned into a Bari Merry Christmas. Because why not celebrate? We've got a room full of people here.
So many people.
And a group of people who are sponsoring and doing this, who are just such inspirations. And as you will hear in their podcast tonight, they are doing what they are talking about. So it just became a thing, and it's becoming a thing that is going to recur. So we are just grateful that you guys are joining us, and very Merry Christmas to each and every one of you. Glad you're here.
Thank you. All right, guys. So without further ado, the good stuff's coming. So as you know, we are going to be talking tonight on leading by example within your bariatric journey. So without further ado, we are going to bring it to you. So I'm going to introduce the lovely Mel and the fabulous Kelly, and that's with an IE, folks, the ladies of Our Sleep Life podcast. Let's give them a warm welcome, everyone.
Oh my God, this is crazy. Mel's living her ultimate life right now. Meg, can we fix this YouTube camera real quick? Just bring it and get started. Bring it close. We can see the hole. There we go.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's good. Right there.
Right there?
Twist it a little. There you go. Perfect.
Love it.
That's great.
Okay, so we are live on Instagram, TikTok,
There's a
YouTube.
delay. There's a delay.
Yes, there is a delay. Anyways, so
Okay.
we're live on all the channels.
We are live on all the channels, and that was something that we wanted to definitely do during a Bari Merry Christmas.
Absolutely.
Is go live, and the people that can't make it to Atlanta, can still partake.
Yeah, they can still be here. We've been going live all day. So
Yes.
the beginning started actually with me, My Latest History, which we call him Dad Rob. And then we also have a dive bar, which Phil jumped in and did a workout with us this morning.
He took my place.
So he did take your place. It was perfect. So Kelly's been sick today, so we let her just kind of chill and we did some things.
It's not COVID, it's a sinus infection.
Yes.
It's normal.
It's fine. It's just fine. It's your normal stuff.
It's fine. Okay.
But we did the workout because the whole point of today is showing that you can be a successful bariatric patient through the holidays. Like, I've been saying it all on both lives today, and I'll say it again. Our tummies don't know it's a holiday. Our brain just knows it's a holiday. Our mind just knows it's a holiday. So, like, why are we giving it special things?
Yes.
So, we just need to, like, show you, like, hey, you can do a workout in the morning. Just 30 minutes.
Mhm.
And I was sweating bullets.
Yes, you were.
I know Mr.
Yes.
Phil was sweating bullets too. And then I got to jump on with Brenda from ProCare, where we made actual calcium dark chocolate chip chunk cookie recipe. It's like a whole name.
It's a whole name.
It's a whole name,
Okay.
people. But we got to show you, like, it's gluten free and it's done with all the calcium too. So, like, 3 cookies equal your allotment of calcium in a day.
Oh, so you can eat chocolate chip cookies. and
Yeah,
stuff.
just
Your
get those
calcium.
3 and you're good to go. So we did that earlier, and now we're going to be talking about, like, the good, bad, and ugly.
Leading a successful bariatric journey and giving that example to others as they come into this journey.
And we're going to start first with actually a live taste testing of the bar that Dive Bar created for this event.
Okay, so if you guys heard about JBY, if you were there at JBY, you
Which is
know.
Just Be You Awards.
Yes. Phil was kind enough to create a bar just for us. And we've heard from multiple people that it's the best tasting bar to come out of Dive Bar.
It sold out 3 times.
Yes. And so we asked him if he could create another one for
Yeah, why
us.
not?
And so this one's called Winter Apple Berry.
Yes.
And it's spelled B-A-R-I.
Yeah.
Bariatrics.
Of course.
So we are going to try it for the first time live with Phil.
For those that know us really well, this is what we do. We try tons of different things on Thursday Night Lives. We tried some really delicious things. That's how we found Honesty and Devotion and Dive Bar. Was,
Yes.
some delicious stuff came through.
Yep.
And then some pretty bad stuff has come through. But we are 100% honest about it. I've literally taken stuff out of my mouth and thrown it on the table.
Yes, you have.
Kelly has ran and spit it out into a trash can. So we will tell you if this shit isn't good. So that's why we're doing this live.
Yes.
So I bet Phil's very nervous over there.
You ready to come in?
You ready to come in?
On the TV?
Yeah, on the TV.
On the TV or on the internet, as us youngins call it.
Yeah, go ahead.
No.
Okay.
There you go. More towards the doll.
Yeah, don't hurt the Toys for Tots. Which you guys can still go do. It's in our wish list. Go click on it. It's the Atlanta Toys for Tots Amazon wish list. So
Yes.
when he's talking, can you give him a just like share it? Don't touch it.
Don't touch it.
These are fresh ones.
Yes.
It's the first time used today.
Mel will take
I saw
out
you buying one.
On the internet.
on the internet.
I love
On
it.
the
Okay,
internet.
so this is Phil from Dive Bar.
Hi,
He's the
everybody.
owner and creator. We've had him on the podcast. He's a great sponsor, and
He was a sponsor of JBY last year,
Yes.
or this year. This year. I keep thinking that's already gone.
no, it was only from there.
Yeah. So this is the Winter Apple Berry Bar, and thank you for creating this again. Another delicious bar, I'm sure.
Pleasure.
Or oh, it says just be you and be merry.
Oh, cute! I didn't know that.
So cute. I love it.
So
And this is the decaf version.
Correct. So
Yes.
most of your stuff is what?
3/4 of our catalog is slightly caffeinated. We're enhancing caffeine free. But this is, at the request of many, a caffeine free bar.
Yes.
Love it.
We wrote the word decaf version, but it's only offered as a decaf version.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
I should say.
Perfect.
Decaf.
Decaf period.
Like OSLP period.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, get out my head.
So basically, we're gonna try this.
Let's try it.
Let's
Yes.
try it out. Now it's supposed to be apple cider with some cranberry, with some cinnamon.
We wanted to mimic an apple cider that you would have during the holidays.
Yeah, into a bar.
Yeah, so we've had some apple flavors in the past, we've had some cinnamon stuff, some holiday spice stuff, so we kind of took everything we had from our knowledge base, we gave it the cranberry craisins, and
Which I
we
love
knocked it out of the park. Expression on the
Ooh,
streets.
he thinks he knocked it out of the park.
Ooh, okay.
So
I already see my piece, so don't touch it.
oh, you're gonna take that one.
Yep,
right?
I am.
I knew
Don't
it. I
touch
knew it.
Don't touch it.
It's because the craisins open and access. So the one awesome thing about his bars is that they do have like 17 grams of protein, and this one's 16 grams of protein. It has 90 milligrams of caffeine for his other stuff. Ours does not.
Yes.
So
Ours does
that's
not have
why
the caffeine
he does
aspect.
specify that, because I like to have these bars sometimes at night, and I can't have them if they're caffeinated because I've done it.
Right.
That's how I got all the Jimmy White bats all done. Was that at your bar at like 8 o'clock at night? Yeah, that's what did it.
All right,
So,
so let's try this.
let's try this out.
Okay. Oh, take that. Right there.
This one?
Do you guys want me to tell a cool joke? Or you should-
No, we don't.
Yeah.
It's an inside joke for me to do that.
It smells really good.
It's,
You're
cheers.
fine. Cheers.
Cheers. All that cranberry.
So a guy walks into a bar.
Oh my god. Stop it right now. Okay, I taste the cinnamon,
Yep.
taste the apple,
Very present.
very present. It tastes like a cranberry flavored apple cider.
Yeah.
Like
I feel like
I think
It's like there's like a little dash of that cinnamon on top.
uh-huh.
Like I really like this.
We have to talk.
I know, but it's good.
Oh, you guys, I can shoot. Keep cold.
Correct. So that's why she does that.
Yeah. Something happened to the mid phone. Somewhere.
Okay.
You see it, girl?
What was on that one? TikTok?
I don't know.
So I
No,
should,
that's your phone.
hold
That's
on,
Instagram.
Instagram?
Yep.
It shut off.
Shut up.
All right, we're not doing
Just
Instagram.
re-push live. on
Okay,
Instagram.
I will, I'm live on Bari
Thank
Merry
you.
Christmas right now.
Awesome. Perfect.
And
There
I
you go.
we're just, hang out.
I love it.
All right.
All right,
Well, thank you so much. That is delicious. And is that available on the website?
Yeah, we make that available moments before the live. So if you're at home, you can grab yourself a 6-pack, or if you visit the seasonal or combos area, there's a 24-bar seasonal pack.
Nice.
And half of that pack is mix and match, so it's a dozen of our Fitwell low-cal classics, and then a dozen that you make yourself. And this will be one of the choices in that half that you can pick it up.
Yeah.
So
Perfect. Can you tell everybody what you're giving for the people that actually showed up today? And well, not even showed up, just actually bought a ticket.
yeah.
I'm lying. There was no buying.
It was free.
This is a free event. I don't know what's wrong with me. Anyway, tell the people what they get for registering and being a part of this.
Yes, of course. We had first pledge that we would give this bar with the appleberry, but we were running out of products and running out of production time. Black Friday sale, which blew our minds. So thank you, everybody. So we're going to send all of the attendees a little sampler kit, which will include the winter appleberry bar.
Everybody here gets that. We're all gonna try that.
Yes, thank you. So we really appreciate it.
Thank you, and thank you for everyone participating in the Toys for Tots.
Yes.
Yes.
For Tots.
Go buy toys.
Go buy toys. We have sent $320 at the request of our followers. They did a thing, they commented.
Yeah.
Comments or
Like-
likes became the number,
Yep.
and so we sent 320. We might have even pushed it to the next gift.
Oh,
I love that. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
thank you.
All right.
We appreciate you.
All right, have a happy holiday, everybody. Mucho love. See you next year.
I love it.
Use OSLP
All right.
for a
Bye, guys.
discount.
Okay. Yes, use code OSLP for a discount. Okay, so can we get into the episode?
Yeah, and we're gonna start it all fresh, yeah.
Oh, are we gonna count down? Oh,
Yep. This is a live recording
All
of
right.
a podcast. This is what we do at home.
is it a podcast? I was unsure on that, so I'm very glad that you
Can we
pointed that
move
out.
this or I'm gonna eat it? Oh, I won't open it.
No, those are mine.
Oh,
Those are mine. Don't
Okay.
touch them.
All right, so we just need silence for 5 seconds, and then we're gonna do our intro. That counts, Meg.
Sorry.
Silence. Okay, recount down. Silent. Welcome back, OSLP family.
Welcome.
You are listening to our Sleep Life podcast live from Atlanta, and this is Kelly.
And this is Mel.
And today, so stoked because
Yes.
this topic is one that is rarely talked about.
It really, really is.
And that is leading your bariatric life for others that are coming into this world.
You're correct, but we're going a little quick.
No.
I need to say where we're at, like at
Oh my
Connie's house.
goodness. They heard all of
The
it.
people on here have it. Yeah, the replay, bro. So
I am not your bro.
I think
I am not your bro. Hey, there you go.
All right, sister. Let's tell them all the things.
Okay, so we
Okay.
are live in Atlanta at Connie Stapleton's house at a Bari Merry Christmas.
Yes.
Sponsored by ProCare and Dive Bar Nutrition. Planned by Bari Adventures.
Woo-woo. Thank you.
Is that
Thank you. Yes, because it's been a great old day.
It
We
has
just got done doing a live all about Dive Bar and the new bar that he made for us.
Correct. If they're still on the website, I would highly recommend going and getting them because they are delicious.
So like it's pretty cool because this morning I took my ProCare. So get your ProCare at procarenow.com.
Always.
Use OSLP.
Yes.
So I got my multivitamin in, and then I just had the diaper that we tried.
Yes.
And so like we actually like use these products. So that's part of the thing that we're talking about today is authenticity. Like
Yeah.
really showing and showcasing what you actually do.
Be genuine.
Be very, very genuine.
Yes.
So we love the dive bar.
And that is something that we have led from the very beginning. Baby OSLP, we had 100 followers.
Yeah.
And we started being genuine even then.
Well, you know why?
Because we're genuine.
No, but we have been surrounded by liars in our life.
True.
And I'm not gonna put up with the liars, so I'm not gonna lie to someone either.
That is true.
So that's part of it.
Yes.
It's like I'm not
But
doing it.
I also think we've always lived genuine lives. We're not going to be disingenuine.
Well, that's the one thing I love about you because I can yell at you, and you'd be like, "No, not cool, right?" We can actually have a conversation.
You think that she's making that up? No, she does yell at me.
I've known you for 24 years. I would have had to have yelled at you. Sometime.
I'm talking about that within this year.
Oh, well, they didn't know that.
Well, I just told them.
True story.
Hey.
But what's nice though is that like we can actually have a rough and hard conversation, and it's not a problem.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're ridiculous right now.
Okay. That is true. We can have rough conversations and then immediately go back to where we've always been.
Yeah.
Yes, it's great. Yeah. Okay, so how do we live our bariatric life? How do we lead by example in our bariatric life?
Well, we have to like literally like do what we're telling people to do.
Exactly. So be genuine, authentic. And I think part of that is showing not just the good parts, but also showcasing the bad parts. And this is the reason why I think that showcasing the bad parts is so important. Not for the whining or whatever, the complaining aspect of it. It's so that if somebody is out there and they're experiencing the same thing, so they're experiencing that bad part themselves, and they think I'm the only one that's going through this.
They feel like they're alone.
And then they don't talk about it because they think they're the only one going through it. But if you're leading by example and you're putting out there, hey, I'm struggling with regain, I'm this many years out, or whatever it happens to be, and just that one person happens to see that, they instantly don't feel alone.
Well, and you can change someone's life.
You can.
By
You can.
just like honoring what's happening to you and like telling people like, hey, it can happen. It might actually happen, and we're all here together.
Yeah, because I think, because regain, yes, it sucks when people say it to you, like, oh, I've known my cousins, uncles, sisters, grandma, whatever it is,
Right.
and they had surgery and they gained all the weight back. We hate hearing that. But I think if it's in a real time of like, this is somebody that you are following, you are actively watching their journey, and you see them say, okay, I'm struggling right now with regain.
Right.
It's a completely different way of explaining that this could happen, in my book.
Well, because you've been there, you've experienced it, and like, I know it's really scary to share online.
It is.
It's I didn't want to do it. Like literally, I'm 8 years out, and I didn't start posting until 4 years ago.
That is true.
Like,
That is accurate.
no, thank you. One, I was like, who cares? Two, like, it's very uncomfortable. I don't want to like take these photos of myself. I don't want to do the videos around, but like, I super regret it. Like,
Yeah.
you've heard me be like, I wish I would have done some videos when I was 308 pounds.
Yes.
Because like, all I have is really like right when I started, but not a lot because I still was nervous. I probably have like a photo every couple months. Like, it wasn't.
No, you didn't like to take photos.
No.
And I forced you to take photos. So
Yeah.
the only full body photos you had are pretty much the ones I took.
Correct. And there's some young ones, so I do have some good ones.
Yes.
But that's it. And I really wish that like I didn't worry about what everybody else thought about my journey, or like, who cares if like Bill from school sees this?
Yeah.
Like, why do I care what Bill thinks? Like, I'm just gonna do me.
Sorry, your name's Bill.
Sorry if your name's Bill. I actually don't even have a friend named Bill, so,
No, we don't.
so don't worry about a friend.
Interesting.
Not you.
I also think that it's interesting because when you say like nobody cares, like I think a lot of people think in that way of like, oh, it doesn't matter if I post this or whatever
No one
because
doesn't care.
I only have 100 followers, or nobody really cares about my little journey over here. The truth of the matter is everybody is watching everybody.
Mhm.
And it doesn't matter how small your following is or how big your following is. You never know what that next generation of bariatric patients that are coming in, they may need your knowledge.
And you do make an impact.
And they may find you and go and look through all of your posts, like I tend to do when I find people that I like.
Oh yeah, what do you do when you find someone?
I go down a rabbit hole.
And how many are you like? She gets
Oh, I do
crazy
it.
with it. That's how you
I do
know
it.
it's her that hit follow, because she's like in a rabbit hole.
No, I'm in it. I'm in
Yeah,
it.
and then she
I'm
tells
invested.
me like it's not like her just like liking stuff. Like, no, she's telling me about you guys.
Yeah.
Like, I learn a lot about our like audience and fellowship from Kelly, because like she's the one in there liking all this stuff, and we're talking back and forth, and then like I'll see them like, oh, is this that person?
And I have a really good memory.
You do. When it comes to people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's important to remember that there is a next generation of bariatric patients, and that's why we kind of came up with this topic.
Yeah.
Because there's always that next generation coming in. There's always that next set of people coming in that, and you don't know what you share, what you showcase, what that could affect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's basically, we just want to like help with like comparison game
Comparison's a big one.
with that.
Yeah.
Because like that's what's hard, is that like everybody's body's different. And I know everybody hates hearing that. There's like, whatever, it's a cliche, but no, it really is.
It completely is.
Like me and Kelly, like perfect example. Like, I have curvy hips. Kelly does not.
I have no ass whatsoever.
So
None.
None. And
It's
she's
back
fine. She loves
legs,
it.
back legs.
Yeah.
It's fine.
And that is who you are. So you just have to like be able to understand your body and like figure out like what works for you. So then you can actually follow the people that have that shape, and you guys can talk more about like, what clothes do you buy? And where do you go?
Well, and by sharing your more curvier journey,
Yeah.
other curvier people will find you.
Yeah.
And then they'll be like, oh, so this is where you go.
Yeah.
This is what you found. Because I'm telling you, in the beginning of my journey, when I first started losing weight, I had no idea how to dress my body.
No, I didn't either.
None.
Yeah.
And so what would I do? I would scroll through Instagram, and if I saw something that I really liked, I'd be like, oh, where did you get that?
Yeah.
And then I would go online and I would buy it because, you know,
Well,
transfer.
I just like
It's
how
fine.
like nice though everybody is. When you
Oh yeah, they're like, oh, I got it at Maurice's. I can't tell you how many tops I still have in my closet
for Maurice.
from Maurice's just from one person posting their outfits.
Oh my god, that's wild.
Yeah.
That is wild.
So it's like a very little, but it made me feel confident buying that outfit and putting it on because I just felt more confident in it because somebody else had shown me what it looked
and
like.
it worked.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what the confidence is. Like confidence boost.
Yeah, it was a compliment.
Well, and I think like we're also speaking of the generations because like I'm 8 years out,
4.5.
you're 4.5 years out. So like we need people in these stages to really share what's going on.
Yeah.
Because things do change as you get through the stages.
Well, we probably have so many different years in this room
Yeah.
as is.
Yeah.
And so imagine how many different people are like new generations. So say you're 15, 10, you know, as you go down,
Yeah.
like I wouldn't have been able to do or be as a successful bariatric patient if it wasn't for you and me watching you and seeing what you did. And so you led an example to me
Yeah.
because I was seeing what exactly I needed to do. Did I make some fuck ups? 100%. But that's normal.
I'm happy I could do that.
Okay.
I do know the story.
Yeah, and vice versa. I mean, there could be younger. I was teaching you stuff.
Well, that's kind of how this all started, was because I was like, I'm 4 years out, I should know all the things. And then Kelly's like schooling me every Thursday. We talk about bariatrics, and I was like, okay, this is a problem.
Because there's new information that comes out.
Yes.
So by sharing the older generation of bariatric patients, by you sharing your journey, and then the new generation sharing their journey, we're all learning.
Yes.
We're all staying present in our journey.
Well, sometimes we're not. And that's what I think is the hard part, though, is like when you get out to 8 years, like I'm not 100% in all the time, but what keeps me in it is being at like going to things, going on lives, like being a part of the community keeps my brain go, okay, all right, now you haven't moved, like did like a good walk in like a few days. Like you need to get your butt moving because I saw like Netta Buski like doing her fucking movements and like shit, like she has like a band on and moving around. I'm like, okay, this is the problem. And so like that's what's important is like looking at other people in the community and like going to the support groups. And if you don't like social media, that's fine.
Yeah.
Like go to your local like support groups. Like
Almost every
office
yeah.
has one like once a month. And it's just important to be around other people like you, so it kind of keeps your brain on track.
Yeah, and a lot of those online support groups, you can join and then just keep your camera off.
Yeah.
Nobody cares.
Mm-mm.
Nobody cares if you keep your camera off.
People
It's
even
totally
do it on
fine.
our benchy calls.
Yeah, we know every single one of them, but they still keep their camera off. And I'm like, it's fine. So it's just the joining part.
Yeah.
And I was talking to Ashlyn, kind of very after therapist, earlier, and she was saying that like people come in waves. So they'll come in and they'll come really, really strong.
They're all
And
excited.
then
It's
they
new.
drop
It's
off.
fun.
And then they go back to whatever they did before they came onto social media. And I know what you were thinking. Anyways, it's a wave.
It is
People
a
come
wave.
in and then they leave. And then they come in and then they leave.
It's cycles.
But you do see certain people come back.
yes.
Like you'll see them fade out and then come back in because they know, we all know, that you need to be present. And part of being present in your bariatric journey is being a part of something bigger than just you
Well,
and your life.
this will totally explain like how much bigger it is than you. Is like we've messaged people when we've noticed that you're not online.
Uh-huh.
One of them's in this
Ashley.
room right now. No, Louise right over there. I didn't hear from him for over a week, and I messaged him. I was like, "What's going on?" And then Ashley, becoming
Yeah, I said Ashley.
Yeah, we check on her when she pops out. So like, if you engage and you're with your people, they'll check on you. And
Yeah.
that's the most important thing. Like, you need to be checked on. We all do.
Create the connections.
Well, in a safe
space to have these kind of conversations. Like, hey, you know, I'm 8 years out. I'm constipated. What are we gonna do? How does that work? Like, these are things we need to talk about, though, right?
Okay,
Like,
100%.
we
I just
talked
laugh
about
because
poop a lot, like this morning.
yes, we did.
Yeah.
We did.
So I mean, poop is a thing.
Poop is a thing. Thank you.
Thank you.
Um,
But we need to be able to have these conversations and feel comfortable to have these conversations. And that's why people need to share and be a part of these things, so that way they can feel more comfortable.
Yeah, I feel like as the older generation of bariatric patients, you know, I'm headed into that.
You are.
That
How's it feel?
older generation, it feels weird. But I think it's important for the older generation to not only reach out to people and create connections, it's also important to be receptive when other people reach out to you.
Yes, reply back.
Reply back. You may not have an answer for the question.
You know what I use? Hold, please.
Yes, you should.
I literally do that because I see it and I know that you saw that I saw it, because I'm not one of those people that like care if you've seen my shit. So it's always on. So I'm like, shit, they saw it. I need it. But I'm like doing something that could be decorated if I saw it. So I do put hold, please. It literally happened today. I was like,
I know. I saw it.
I actually did it
twice
to-
today.
I did
it to Bill.
Hold,
Please.
Hold,
Thanks,
please.
survivor.
Yeah.
And then I answered.
Yeah, I wanted to like know like you're acknowledged is my point.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have that with my own family. Being acknowledged is a huge problem for me and my family. And so it's like I know what it feels like. I don't want to do that to them. So if you message, we're gonna message something back to know that you were heard.
Yeah, and I think everybody kind of needs to be receptive when people message you.
Yeah.
Not everybody has a bad intention when they're messaging you. It's sometimes they just need to hear good morning back.
Yeah. They
Or
just need someone to talk to.
yeah, it's very, I think it's very important to engage with others within this community. And it's fine if you don't feel that you can.
Well, it doesn't
I
have
would
to be a lot,
highly recommend to do it though.
right? And like it doesn't have to be a lot of people, just one or two.
Yeah.
One or two people.
Yeah.
That way you're always still engaged and you're sending each other bariatric memes and you're just talking about workouts,
Yeah.
whatever the deal is. like-
Find your Bari besties.
Yeah.
That's not, and that doesn't have to be somebody down the road from you. Like our bestest friends are across the country from us
Yeah,
now.
we're literally in a house in Atlanta, Georgia, because our friends are over.
Yes,
Like,
our friends are over on this side.
Yeah.
So find your Bari besties, create a community, a smaller community within the community.
well, and there's another part of the community that we need to acknowledge that we don't acknowledge, and that's like the support people that are around all the time. That like I feel like they don't get enough credit for being a part of this because they really are.
Oh, 100%.
And we
they
can
are.
be a little much sometimes, with
She's
all
talking about herself.
Nah, no way. You're literally the name of your cup is bougie.
It's baby bougie, get
See?
it right.
So
And it's baby bouge. And
yeah, so you're a lot too. And we're bariatric patients and we're a lot. And
We are.
I think we need to be more like grateful and thankful for them, and we need to actually like express that to them, because the more that you give them the love, they're gonna be more supportive for you. And you're 2 years out and you're like, oh my God, I just ate like the whole pizza. I should not be able to
that's
fix
not
that.
good. Yes.
But you know what I mean? Like things are gonna happen, and you need to have your support person. Like sometimes you can't have your very bestie around. So there's some people aren't, like blessed enough to have that. So when you have a domestic partnership, that's literally what I was about to say.
When you have a partner,
when you
or
have a
support
partner,
person.
support partner, like you can express this to them. Like they need to know all the things that are going on with you.
Yeah. I had a thought and then it just disappeared. No, I have it.
There it is.
So the support people also, I feel, so recently somebody close to me decided to actually look into weight loss surgery.
Yeah.
And it was very exciting for me because I know that she's watched me go through the last 4.5 years, and this shit is not easy. This shit is not easy.
No.
But she is so excited, and I'm excited that I led my bariatric journey and showed her an example of what a bariatric life should be.
Yeah.
And by me leading authentic and, not always perfect journey, it showed them that it was good. It was okay to have surgery. It was okay. And there was somebody there that could help them.
Well, and I think what we should also talk about is the person that we're talking about, like, is older than us.
It is.
And so it's literally generation helping another generation.
It is.
And that's kind of the point, is like being open no matter what age you are, because I want my mom to do it. She knows it. If you're watching, Mom.
Yeah.
Because she has really bad GERD and she's in pain all the time.
And the doctors have told her the only way to fix it is to get bypass.
Yeah, we're calling you out, Mom. You need to get bypass.
Mama Oscar.
Get better. Get better.
Get it together.
Yeah.
Go get
So it's just like, if my mom could see other people in her actual, like, because my mom, I should not tell you that, that's rude. But, my mom, if she had other people to look at and be that role model for her, I think she would actually start thinking more about it, because it's people her age, people that look like her, it's very important to, like, share these things so that way you can get the other people to go. Well, we just want people to be healthy.
And whatever level of
What it
health
looks like for you.
yeah, because that's different for everybody. I was even getting my nails done today, and the lady next to me, I just complimented the sparkle on her nails.
Yeah.
But that, of course, sparked a conversation. And then I was talking to her about, she asked what I do, and I said, I'm a podcaster. Oh, what do you podcast about? So then it became the whole weight loss surgery conversation, and which I love. I personally love. I love talking to strangers about it, because even if they're like, "Oh, I don't believe in that," I'll be like, "Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to tell you more about it."
Yeah.
I share the information.
No, not you. I was going to say it's not a belief. Like, people get bariatric surgery.
Well, I get that,
But no, but people say that.
I know,
And it's very
I totally
confusing.
But she said, "Oh, well, I had a friend that I went to high school with. She actually died on the operating table from having surgery." And I said, "Oh my God, that's so awful. I'm so sorry. How long ago was that?" And she said, "Oh, well, it's got to be like 25 years right now." And I said, "Oh, well, there's been a lot of advancement happening.
Yeah.
And it's actually safer than gallbladder surgery now." And she goes, "Oh, is it really?"
Yes.
So then we start talking, then her daughter sits down, and so I start talking to her daughter. And so it's like, that's a way of living an authentic life. I am 100% in my bariatric life. Like, I don't care who anybody hears what I'm talking about. But like, by me sharing, maybe that lady will come into contact with somebody and say, "Oh, well, did you know that weight loss surgery is safer than gallbladder surgery?" "Oh, no, I didn't know that." And then they look into it. It's the spreading of the knowledge that really, I think, is breaking through that stigma one brick at a time.
Yeah, because it's like, they're all working together.
Yeah, and I think leading by example means not only sharing your story, not only doing all the things that we've talked about. Right. It's leading it by example and showing the whole world what a bariatric life is.
Yes, because even we've done the whole withdrawal. Like, we've withdrawn
Yes, I definitely
from
did that.
Yeah. And what happens when we withdraw? Because we both have done it.
You just get worse.
Yeah, it's interesting because, like, once I got into the community, I was like very excited, and so it was like go. But then, like, things were happening at home that I didn't want to share. Things were just happening, and I was gaining weight. I was like, I'm not going to talk about it. Like, I was not going to work out, and I didn't want people to be upset that I wasn't working out. Like, I was like letting them down.
So you just didn't mention it.
So I just didn't talk about it, and then I was just gaining more. And it's like, oh no, if I talk about it, then it, like, I don't know, it kind of goes away, and then I get back on track.
Well, and people can relate to you because no bariatric journey is perfect. Perfect is not ever going to be a thing, especially in a bariatric journey, because there are so many ups and downs and so many different things that you have to do, and you're not always going to be perfect on all the points all the time.
Correct.
It's just not going to happen.
No, you just need to be. What we talk about all the time is just have better days than not better days.
Correct.
So just keep trying. Don't give up. Like, yeah. Sometimes, like, we had crumble twice this week because of May.
all
Meg, I've gone
100%
I take
Meg's
full
fault.
responsibility.
Yeah, she does, because I've gone almost a year without crumble, and this girl just gets it.
I still didn't try it.
I know, I'm super impressed. But that's the GLP-1 working at its finest, because my brain won't
Pause. It's not just the GLP-1.
No, but I wanted to give them credit of where credit's due. The whole point of a GLP-1 is to get your brain to stop obsessing
The food
over
noise.
food noise, which my brain kept thinking, oh, there's a chocolate chip cookie in there. Oh, there's this cookie. Oh, there's that cookie. That's not happening for you.
Yeah.
So like with you taking it, you can tell me if I'm wrong, but I would imagine the GLP-1 has helped you build that habit of not even looking at it, not even going near it.
I think that, now I can't speak for everybody, but I don't believe that it's just the GLP-1. I think it has to do with a combination of things of looking at what I'm eating on a daily basis, working with a dietitian,
Right.
working with a therapist. It's been almost a year and a half since I started working with David.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Mental health is
David.
huge. It's tied
And
to all of it.
it is tied to all of it. Yes, the GLP-1s have helped tremendously, but I think that if I was gone and just on a GLP-1, I don't know if I would be able to be like, oh, I'm just gonna eat that anyways. I think that I could push past it a little bit.
But isn't the whole point though of a GLP-1 is the noise? So it does.
Yeah, so it's
So it does that.
it's way lessened.
Yeah.
But I think that it is from the combination of dietitian, working with dietitian
Yeah.
therapy and the GLP-1.
Absolutely. I think that you have to have like a team, and you have to have people that are helping you. That's why it's important to ask for help. And it's okay that you need these things.
Oh, 100%.
It's
Yeah.
normal.
It's completely normal if you are still experiencing food noise after surgery.
And basically, we're just wanting you to acknowledge your journey, share it when you feel comfortable, help out anybody in your age group because they need the help. And then
Or
also,
not in your age group.
yeah, and also, thank the people around you that are supporting you. Like sometimes they go unnoticed, and we definitely need to showcase them because they're the ones that are helping with timers. They're the ones that are helping with meal prep. They're the ones that like after surgery get you those little cups so you can fill up your water and get your protein in. So
Or remind you that you need to go for a walk.
yeah, so they're there, they're helping. So just acknowledge them and yes.
And you're influencing other people within your life.
Yeah.
Just by leading an authentic and honest bariatric journey. All right.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming to Connie's house, hanging out with us, getting to know all of each other because we wanted people to like meet each other
Yes.
and have everything.
Yeah, and we have great food, a protein hot chocolate, which will be out very soon for all of you guys. You'll get the recipe,
And that's where
and
you
it should be warm by now. So
definitely. And that is also ProCare's protein powder that we want to give them a shout out. And they have the calcium stuff over there.
yep,
The chews. So
the dark chocolate calcium too.
yeah, I keep it
Square.
It's just a lot of words.
You're a lot of words.
I know.
So yes, once again, thank you to Connie for opening up her home, letting us come in and kind of take over for the weekend. And then also Dive Bar for sponsoring, ProCare for sponsoring, because it's just, we couldn't do this without them.
That's right. And the next thing that we're going to be doing is with Connie. And it's going to be her reading the Grinch book.
Yes.
We're going to change and give some PJs. And so stay tuned because we're going to be coming back.
Yeah, and I do want to throw one last thank you out there to Bari Adventures for planning this whole thing, making sure everything goes off without a hitch.
Yes.
She's amazing, and we just couldn't
If you don't
do it.
know who she is, her
Couldn't
name
do
is
this
Meg. Come peek around real quick.
VIP travel girl.
That's right.
Or
Say
Bari
hi.
Adventures.
Wiggy, wiggy, wiggy.
Delicious jams and jellies.
Yeah.
So, all Megisms. We love her, and we just couldn't be happier that she helped us plan this whole thing. Seriously. So,
All right, guys.
all right, thank you. We love you guys, and we will see you
Next
time.
Bye. Thank you, guys. We're going to turn off all of them. Oh, that is
That smells ass.